Hi guys, welcome to another video from yours truly. I am Rupert. So great to come to you today. Guys, we're going to get into the meat of the matter today to talk about the missing link that has been discovered or been unearthed. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. The missing link as it relates to Gitiriba, I Am Marwa, and an iPhone. Oh my God. So guys, if you're being here for the first time, I want to thank you for watching, and also my regular peeps, thank you also for watching this video, and may you like, comment, share, and also subscribe. Let's get right into it, guys. I did a live stream, it was a day ago or so, and talked about Gitiriba and I Am Marwa in terms of I Am Marwa coming online to talk about Gitiriba. Instead of buying an iPhone, he should have spent that money buy materials for his house, which he didn't, and he was very stern about it. And some persons say he overreacted. Some persons talk about public shame and embarrassment and all of that. So I decided to watch the video to see what happened before I make a comment. So I watched the video of I Am Marwa, and I came to the conclusion and said, oh, you know what, Marwa was probably in his right to have said what he said, bearing in mind that he wants Gitiriba to be successful and to be progressive. He's building a house, want to make sure he has his house and all that, so he could have used that money to buy materials, metal and all of that, steel, whatever for the house, and so on and so forth. So I said, yeah, go ahead and all of that. He was right. But guys, the missing link came about after that when Gitiriba opened up and so on, and talked about how he came by to purchase this phone. And that was like quite interesting, The story came out, to add the missing link to the whole saga, is that a donor, so it was not his doing really to go ahead and buy himself a phone. It was a donor who promised him and gifted him an iPhone. And that was like, create a stir, a buzz on YouTube Street. Everybody keep talking about it and all of that, and Marwa was being blamed for being controlling, being overreacting, public shame, and all of that, which I said I raised that concern that I don't think he overreacted. I don't think he was controlling, not knowing the full story. And at this time, I'm not gonna say he tries to control Gitiriba. Marwa not knowing the full story, that this was a gift and there was all the specifics involved, all different components that bring about the whole story of buying a phone. Probably not privy to all of that. He came off and started talking about getting a house, this, that, and the difference, which I can understand where he's coming from. So he uses his feeling to say, okay, instead of getting a phone, which costs so much in Kenya, that money could have been channeled into buying materials for the house. So Gitiriba could have at least finished his construction, because most people around him are started the construction and finish it. Those unfinished, had reached a certain point that they can look at it and say, yeah, I've accomplished that. He even referenced Daniel, which probably started after Gitiriba, and Daniel house is not completely finished, but great, nearly finished, and great house as a matter of fact. So that was where it was coming from. I can understand, but then again, there seems to be some miscommunications that has allowed I Am Marwa to reach that point, as I said, not knowing that this was a gift, But the other side of the story, persons were saying that if Gitiriba had his priority right, although it's a complex issue, it is complex. And why I say it is complex is that a donor promised you something, saw that you need a phone, you're doing videos and say your phone crack and your phone not doing what it's supposed to do, so I'm gonna buy you a gift. Yeah? So I understand that. So probably in his mind he thought, okay, let me go ahead, I need a phone. As a young man, I need a phone. But then again, if he had said, donor, I think I have my house, it is possible that that money that you're gonna give for the phone could divert to my construction. He never thought of it like that, which would be a way to do it. But then again, you don't know the mind of a donor. When they set out to do something, they probably want that thing to be channeled, whatever money they're offering, channeled to that project. And so he probably never thought about it. So he went and he got this phone. From what I was made to understand, actually he went to the store, and in the store he was in contact with the donor, said, phone, blah, blah, blah. and he never got the money in his hand. The money transaction was done right there and then. So he never had a chance to actually get the money so he could do what he wanted to do. So that is something different. Yeah, and it created a stir, a buzz on the YT street where Marwa has been labeled as being controlling, being this and being that. You know, as I said, guys, I can understand where Marwa is coming from in terms of he wants Gitiriba to be progressive, productive, successful, he wants to be a winner. He emphasized that, and based on the fact that he's been talking to Gitiriba for a long time about him being, you know, the man that he ought to be and get things going, you know. So he cracked the whip and he went online and he did what he did, which I said, you know, it was on his right, it was a great thing to do. But guys, now that I got the full fact, the missing link has been uncovered, then it kind of helped me to look at things that, you know, a little differently, you know. But notwithstanding, what Marwa did in essence really has cracked the whip on Gitiriba. Marwa said 6 months, you know, we're not good for 6 months before you come to the villa and everything like that. So I think everything happens for a reason. Yeah, based on that which transpired with Marwa and his life and in reference to Gitiriba, I think he had spurred Gitiriba to action, because immediately after that he started to have a 6 months challenge. Yes, where he started doing stuff. First thing you see in the video, start in his house and his compound, and that's what Marwa wanted. Want him to be proactive and active at the same time. You know, create videos. You have the tools, you have the opportunity to do so. Create videos so you can be self-sufficient and independent and be a winner. So he started creating videos, gives himself 60 days challenge, 6 months challenge, and so far he's doing good. He's been doing his videos. So I think Gitiriba took it in the positive, which is commendable. He took it in the positive. Even when he was explaining to D Mongo how everything was, he was very apologetic and very humble, and you know, and I'm sorry, because in truth and in fact, Gitiriba doesn't want to be at war with I Am Marwa. They coming from too far. Until this point, Marwa still, he trusts Gitiriba, yeah, for whatever. Still there's a trust, but he just want to say, okay, don't come to the compound until I see changes. I see you manning up like a man, and do videos, do this. So, as a matter of fact, guys, out of evil, let's say out of evil come forth good, and we can see Gitiriba took it on the positive level and doing something about it, you know. So maybe Marwa will cut down the 6 months to 3 months, depending on how Gitiriba started to act, because I think Gitiriba was coming a little bit complacent and relaxed, very relaxed, you know. And because Marwa even compared him to his little brother David Jr., which doing 6 videos a day, and also to Daniel, which Daniel House is actually 75 or 80 or 90% completed. So that's all in the game, guys. So now we have uncovered the missing link to the story. I do hope that, guys, from now on things will be different. Gitiriba will have the spark, the drive, the energy, the motivation to continue. I also mentioned with the Ian situation, I think Marwa went a little bit above and beyond, too much on the Ian situation, because I don't think Ian is strong-minded like to take the criticism or whatever like Gitiriba does. So Ian, you know, is probably a little bit, you know, fragile in his, you know, his makeup and all that. So, you know, as I said, Marwa just went probably on Ian, rub him too hard by, you know, elaborating to an extent on him, this, that, and the difference. I don't want to bring anything, but just say this, that, and difference. So I want to say congratulations to and kudos to Gitiriba, who is actually doing something about it. And I still believe he's going to be thanking Marwa that Marwa did crack the whip. Guys, I want to say Marwa cracked the whip, and you know, and I spurred him into action. Let's do things, because he was getting too relaxed, you know, not putting his priorities right. You know, as you know, we have heard all this people with very analytical mind, you know, saying that maybe if he had said to the donor, can we channel the fund? I understand you want to help, but please, can we channel the fund into this? The donor could either say, yeah, go ahead, or no, and that might upset the donor. But probably not thinking at the time that he could have, do that. He went along with the whole phone buying thing, yeah. But guys, I do hope that things will be different. I can see the positive spin and all that, because Gitiriba took it with such positivity and humility, and he's gonna be doing well. He and D Mongo having a laugh over the phone. D Mongo easy though. D Mongo said, Gitiriba, your iPhone. Guys, I'm telling you, it's just so much going on. As I said, guys, there's so much going on into that village. You never know what's happening behind the scene. As for me, guys, I don't get to watch every videos to be on the up and up with what's actually going on in the background or on the ground there in Yabohanse. But it's a strange village, strange people, strange behaviors. And I said, guys, I don't know what is happening on the down low, or on the ground or there, but from my vantage point here, I see as it is, and I take Marwa, thing to be of help to Gitiriba. What he did was of help to Gitiriba, and there's a miscommunication along the path. A lot of miscommunications, and it's a complex matter. But I'm hoping, guys, from now on we have correct communication. Person will understand what is the dynamics in the whole thing here, so I can speak intelligently. I can, comment intelligently and make sure the facts are the facts, and the facts are placed in the proper context, so everybody will be happy at the end of the day. Yeah. So, guys, please, just let us just breathe. Just breathe and have fun in the YouTube street, regardless of the negativity that's out there. But we can have fun, guys. Trust me. If you think that there's some positive came out of this whole thing, like the video, comment, share, and subscribe. For real. And if you want to see me bring more content, see you in this manner, comment on, like, share, and also subscribe. But personally, I believe a positive came out of it, based on the fact that Gitiriba took it, the whole thing, on a positive level, and a lot of persons there concerns about public shame and embarrassment. But as one person under the comment from Africa was saying that that's how we Africans we are. We do this, we do that. So we in the West, we may not see things in that perspective. Two different people, two different continent and people. So things are done differently on every level. And most levels, you know what I'm saying? But we hope that good sense will prevail every time, and Marwa and his 6 months to Gitiriba will cut down to 3 months. Yeah, Marwa, yeah. He's making some good steps towards bettering his stance and in putting his priority in place. And you're gonna see him house all go on. Him also go on. Must start by materials now for his house, because he's going to be creating videos, as we see him doing that today, creating videos, because he has a gold spoon in terms of the offspring of I Am Marwa. So anything he goes out there and talk about, he's going to get the views. He just has to be consistent, 2 videos a day. I don't know if he can do 5 like David Jr. David Jr. is the GOAT, may I tell you. So I'm hoping that Gitiriba will take a little bit of inspiration, a whole lot of inspiration. Take something from David Jr., meet up with David Jr., talk to him, see what him do, and get more in the space so you can create more videos and become more proficient in creating videos that persons would want to watch. Because once you say I Am Marwa, people are going to watch you. Because so he just have to just be consistent, be up there and in the groove, and get things going. So guys, please remember to like the video, share, comment, and subscribe. As your boy here, I am _ Rupert out here in the play field. And guys, let me show you where I'm at right now. I'm at this beautiful park here. That's where I'm at. I'm on the outside, guys. Just look where I'm at. I'm on the outside. See? Look at the skies. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Look there. Look at the sky. Such a beautiful day, guys. For real. Such a beautiful day. You know what I mean? So I'm out here in the park. And so let me just show you how beautiful this park is. I'm on the outside, guys. Yes, indeed. Look at it. Look at it. Green, beautiful, beautiful park. So guys, remember to like, subscribe, share, and also comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you think that the missing link has been uncovered and things will get back to normal on the up and up with Gitiriba, I Am Marwa, and everyone. I'm out here in the park. So once again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much. And always, watch watch the space and see what everything is going to produce. Big up to I Am Marwa, big up to Gitiriba, big up to Ian, big up to D Mongo, big up to everybody, the positive people. Enough love, enough respect, guys. And we hope and pray that things will get back to normal, that Gitiriba 6 months will be 3 months, and he'll be more doing videos and get things going in a positive way. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. As I always say, in all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye for now.